Then we'll get it. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Facetious. This is episode number 28, recorded on Thursday, June 23rd, 2016 at approximately 6:01 p.m. Standard Time. I am one of your hosts this evening. I am Larry, a.k.a. Bluemanrule, and I am joined, as usual, by my dog, my main Damien, my dude, my beast from the East. It is none other than Mike, a.k.a. Scarfinger, a.k.a. Real Talk. What's up, though?
There's a podcast in my bedroom. Yeah, I'm recording from the bedroom today. So I'm recording from the bedroom today. I've just realized right before, after I got all this stuff set up, because I'm still using my laptop. I'm not using the Alpha. I'm gonna need some more light in here. So it's a work in progress, but for the time being, I'm probably going to be here instead of the normal place that I'm in when I podcast. But it's great to be back. I haven't done anything this week except for my Pooh Bear's here, so I'm doing the dad thing, and I've only watched like a little bit of Dollhouse. I ain't even watched a whole lot, and I ain't done nothing else. I barely played any games other than playing some at the game night. I played a little bit today. I played some Tekken Tag with Pooh Bear. She be cheesing, bro.
Oh, really? Ah, yeah,
cheesing,
man.
Bro. I was like, I kept saying, "Don't cheese me, bro." Like she just kept cheesing me. Like so, but yeah, it's just life's good. I get to be full-time dad again, and
that's what's up. That's what's up.
It's an adjustment, but it's a glorious adjustment. How was your Father's Day, B?
Oh, it was good, man. It was good. Man, I actually served. Like, this is my first time since I just joined the church. It's my first time singing in choir on Sunday, so I got the chance to sing.
Wait, all this choir rehearsal you've been doing, and that was just practicing for now?
It was just practicing to actually get me caught up on the song repertoire, because they have a massive song library, and so it was me getting familiar with how they sing it, getting my parts down for all these various different songs. Because once I get them all through, then I won't have to go as much.
You can step your book up. That's what they want, to step your book up.
Exactly. Okay, so, but no, it was good, man. I came home. Shoot, I finally got a chance to chill. I laid around a little bit, and I got some cool little gifts. My wife got me a jack for my car because, like, I have an SUV, and I want to change my own oil, but I don't have a jack to lift up a 4,800-pound vehicle. So she got me a jack. So. Yeah, so I got one of those now, hydraulic jack. Those bad boys are nice. Did you know you gotta keep oil in a hydraulic jack?
Really?
Yeah, man. In a hydraulic lift, they have an oil level and a little pan there at the bottom. So
that's a little much for you, boy. I know. I am very car illiterate. I'm extremely car illiterate, so I had no idea.
Okay. Hey, man.
I got a brother-in-law who's a mechanic, and every time something goes wrong in my car, I'm like, Michelle, is Tony at home? Like, that's pretty much what I do.
No, man, but hey, so let me ask you, dog. I was never like a player or anything, right? So I don't have a lot of exes to talk about in the first place. But today I went to go donate blood. Matter of fact, let's get into the shirts. That's my shirt. I got my blood donation shirt on. With you.
I got an old Sean John shirt on. So it ain't
okay. That's what's up.
I'm rocking Sean John today.
Okay. Just a humble brag. I'm rocking a $50 shirt. Ain't no big deal. I'm rocking a free shirt.
I got this from Burlington. I don't think I ain't spend that kind of money on this.
Right.
I got this from Burlington after the fact. I don't spend no more than 15.
There you go. That's how you do it.
It is the same shirt that y'all spent $50 on,
right?
But I only spent 15.
Right? Yeah, I can't do it, bro. I ball on a budget. That's the only way your boy gets by, man.
I'm fat. Like, do you realize how much this shirt would cost if I bought this brand new in my size? Do you understand how much this would cost? I think this is a 4. It is a 4X. Do you understand how much it's cost? My cousin a while ago gave me some Black Label shirts, and I still wear those shirts to this day. It was a few years ago, and I had no idea what Black Label was, but someone gave him the shirts, but they were too big for him, because he's tall, but he's like rail thin. He's a Bomani, like he's like 6'4",
right?
He's like bony skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he gave me the shirts, and I was like, I never heard of Black Label before. He was like, yeah. So I looked it up to see how much those shirts cost. Do you know those shirts are like $75 a piece?
Yeah, man, that's tough, dude. That's tough. Like, I can't do it personally. Like, I am not a dude that cares that much about fashion. Like, now I will work a matching scheme in whatever I have available, but I am not there for the brands. I am not a conspicuous consumer at all. Like, I ain't never been that way, dude. I grew up kind of poor, so that's always stayed with me. The only thing I spend any amount of money on is a suit, and even then, it ain't even that much because I always pay to get it tailored anyway.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. I don't spend a whole lot. Like, I am notoriously bad with shoes. Me, I'll buy some Shacks in a minute. Like, I'll go to Payless and buy, I'll buy me some Shacks in a minute. I just recently bought some Nikes, and every time I'm around a member of my family, they're like, "Wait, you got some Nikes? When you start wearing Nikes?" Like, I'm real bad on shoes. Like, I'll spend some money on some dress shoes, or I'll spend some money on some boots. But I ain't about to spend some money on some sneakers, especially sneakers that I wear to work, because I work in storage and I have to sweep out units from time to time, and mostly I got to wear black shoes. So those, you're just gonna destroy those. But lately, I've been having to wear my shoes at work, and I hate it so much. I hate like every time I go to sweep my units, I switch to some old shoes. I come, because I live here, I come home, switch shoes, go sweep the units, and then switch my shoes back. Like, I ain't about to mess these up. Like, like I spent $50 on these shoes. Like,
$50, like, that's a lot, right?
I spent $50 on these shoes. You know how much I normally spend on shoes? $25, like, at the most. So yeah, like I say, I'm notoriously cheap on shoes. I wear some Shacks. I wear some Protégés. Protégés. They were hot for a minute, because like, who was the sponsor of Protégés? I can't remember. I know Fat Joe was one of the sponsors, but the Protégés, you only could buy them at one point. You can only buy them out of Kmart. Oh, okay. So, but they were pretty good shoes. But yeah, man, I still, man, I wear some US polos in a minute, bro.
The ones with no support. You gonna go to the Walmart and get some black shows,
bro? Those things, they got no support. Like, they are for like the first week, and I don't know what it is. Where there's some air bubbles in there, and the bubbles just pop. Because I'm just like, why do I feel like I'm leaning right now? Right. Like,
well, I feel like I'm walking on sandpaper. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this ground would feel softer if I was barefooted. You know,
and your boy's gonna get me. So I'm just gonna say, for whatever you guys say, all I'm gonna say is gamma, punk. Your boy gonna try to get me, but
you already know.
I'm up on these Nikes right now. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay in these Nikes. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay, but I'm in the Nikes right now. My girl got me when I went to go get the shoes. Right? Let me tell you, I went to go get some shoes for work. This is what happened. I went to go get some shoes for work, and she in the room, so I hope she don't object. But so I called her because I saw these blue shoes. I saw these blue Nikes, and I was like, "Yo, those would be fly." So I sent her a picture, and she asked me where I was. I was like, "Yeah, I'm getting some shoes for work." So she was like, "I want some shoes." I was like, "All right, cool." So I stayed there, and I waited for her to show up, and then she ended up with the black Nikes that I was trying to get. So I had to go find another pair because I wasn't trying to wear the same pair. So we get up there to pay, and all of a sudden, the lady behind the counter becomes real interesting to her. and she turns and starts talking to the lady when it's time to pay. I'm like, wait, so I'm stuck with all this? Because I bought 3 pairs of shoes that day. And you know me, I'm like, this is like an expense for your boy.
Right, it's abnormal for you.
Yeah, it's a very abnormal for me. But yeah, she totally just, like I said, the chick behind the counter became real interesting all of a sudden. And she kind of walked away from your boy. And I'm like, are you serious? I was stuck with all this? I did talk to her after the fact, and I had her, I was like, okay, just buy dinner and you straight. But she got me, dog.
Was it one of them buy one get ones at least?
No,
like they were shoe carnival or anything like that.
Yeah, they were all on sale.
Oh, okay,
they were all on sale.
That's good.
But yeah, she totally got me, bro.
Hey, that's the life we live, right?
What'd you just say?
I said that's the life we live.
No, we not going together ever again. She told me, so we should go again because I know she said she needs some more shoes. Well, she wants some more shoes. We not going together.
She got to go on her own.
Yeah, no, my brother.
Did you end up getting one of the discount cards or whatever for the store? So like one of the frequent buyer cards?
No, actually, I don't think. I think I went to, what was the place called? It's the shoe department.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, because that's normally where I get my US polos from. You know.
You need to quit it with the US polos, dog. You gonna fool around and have bad some. You gonna fool around and get some type of gout in your foot. You need to leave that alone, bro. Okay, there you go. Oh, you muted yourself. Hold on. You muted yourself. How did you do that? Bro, how did you mute yourself? I can't hear you at all. You still there, Scott? Let me see if you still there, bro. Let me make sure my test is still working right. You just blanked out on me, dog. I sure hate that for the listeners. So y'all, I apologize for all that. Give me just a minute here. I don't know what's happening. No, my stuff is still good. What's up with your mic, man? Is your mic still plugged in? And I think you just slowed down quite a bit. I don't know if it's just the internet connection or is Pooh Bear downloading something? You don't even know. You don't even know. Okay. Then what I'll do. Let me see what I can do here. Here, let me see if I can get you turned up. Because let me see. I didn't turn anything down. Now you mute it. Unmute it. Get it all turned up here. Bruh. Try talking now. Nope. I can't get you. You said 1 minute? Okay, he gonna call us right back. All right, so no, I've been there with Scardo, man. I've been in the locations where you're like, hey, I need to go get some shoes. Then it turned to a family outing. Have you ever been in that situation? Okay. There you go. I got you.
Okay, good. I don't know what happened. It just my screen froze, and then it just I don't know what happened.
It's all good, man. It's all good. But like I was telling people, like I've been in that situation before where I needed some shoes, and then it just turned to a family shoe shopping adventure. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't even buy shoes like that. I've used the same shoes to work out in for like 3 years, and I was like, I finally realized I need some new support in my shoes because I do a lot of high intensity working out, and I was like, I need some more shoes. Exactly. Well, it is what it is. Until it starts showing, I ain't bragging, but I'm just saying, I do try to work out quite a bit, and that stuff requires a lot. So you wear your soles down and your support down real quick. And I'm rocking Pumas right now, dog. Like I rock Pumas because they fit my naturally wide foot. Because I'm a big portion Native American, and my foot is like that.
Wait, are you being racist right
now? No.
You say all Native Americans got wide feet? I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that stereotype.
Hey, it's truth. In my family, who most of them are Native Americans, we all got wide feet.
Y'all all got wide feet.
Yeah, right? my son, my brother, my dad.
I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing for Native Americans. Like,
bro.
I just got big feet. Like,
right.
It's the worst part about having big feet, and I've said this quite a few times. When you see some shoes you like, that display is about a 7.
Right.
7
makes. Sometimes a 9 if you're lucky.
It was about a 7, 8, 9 at the most.
Right.
Don't necessarily look the same in a 13.
Nah, bro. It's way too much material.
You see the same shoes in a 7, and you're like, those look fly as a bug. You get those you say, all right, let me get the 13s, and you're like, I don't even like these no more.
Right. Hey, I wear about 10.5, right? Depending on the shoe brand, it can fluctuate between a 10 or a 10.5, just depending on how it's cut. But dog, yeah, man, you see the stuff on the thing, it's like an 8. You get it at a 10, 10.5. You look at it like, nah, son.
Yeah, my dad was a 10, 10.5, and I'm like, why ain't I get small feet like you? Because your shoes at least look decent. Like,
right. I've seen shoes at 15.
Once I got up to 13, it's like going shoe shopping with him was like, man, this is bull. Why you not do you know? Because my dad was a lot shorter than me. Once I hit puberty, I'm like looking down like Dad. But yeah, I do wearing 13s is the worst though.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's so bad. See, I think next time I'm gonna turn this TV on. So it's a little bit of contrast.
Right. Now I think with me and my brother, because we're 4 years apart, we actually have about the same shoe size, so we could interchange shoes. So he would always get all the high brand shoes, right? And he would only wear a couple of pair every now and then. But if I wanted to really be really nice, and I got those outfits all lined up and everything, the socks and the shoes, I would go pick out a pair of shoes. He'll let me wear them every now and then, just once. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I throw some on, switch them in, and be like, bam! You couldn't tell me I wasn't doing nothing.
Something that was good about this era. Because I have, my stepsister is older than me, and the cross colors era, like you wore like these really huge clothes. So I could, she would go to school before me, and I would just kind of wear her cross colors gear. And even though at the time my pant size was a 32, at the time it wasn't out of the ordinary to have a size 50 pants, and I would wear her pants.
Man, cool out, dog.
Yeah, I got one of the times I wore it, I got hemmed up by the principal one day, because it's also around the time when sagging started to be a thing. So my pants was falling, like my belt couldn't keep up with a size 50.
No, dog, that's 12-inch. That was an 18-inch difference, right? Because you said 32s. Yeah,
my belt couldn't keep up, bro. So I'm walking around the hallway and I'm just scrambling to pick up my pants. So I walk past the principal. I say hello, and next thing I know, I got jacked up by my pants. And he was like, "Don't ever wear these back to school ever again." Okay. You ain't getting you got no argument from me. I've been struggling with these pants all day long.
Right, exactly. Been like, look, man, I grabbed the wrong pair out the dryer, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just could have been one of them. But no, man, let me ask you, Scar. Now, you and I, like I said, we both ain't. I ain't never really been a player, so I never had a lot of ex-girlfriends and stuff, man. But today, of all days, when I went in to donate blood, I ran into one of my high school exes.
Ooh.
Have you ever been in that situation, dog? How awkward is it to just be like, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? How you doing?
I like you. I do not have a lot of exes, so I don't have that quite often. But I did, however, run into that situation once. All right, so like long time ago, and this is a long time ago.
Right.
I was at work. I've been in storage for 10 years, so I was working at a storage place, a different one, and I was out there. I was working. I was cleaned a bunch of units. I was kind of raggedy. My hair wasn't cut, and so I went. So just one day, I just decided that today was the day I'm going to Schlotsky's.
Schlotsky's.
I never go to Schlotsky's. Like I never go to Schlotsky's. But that day was the day I'm going to Schlotsky's.
You got to get there.
I wanted. They was coming out with a new meatball sandwich. I was like, I'm trying a meatball from Schlotsky's today, bro.
Right.
So I'm at the joint, and Schlotsky's is right there by the place that I was working. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to lunch. I'm gonna dip through the Schlotsky's, get up on this meatball, and I'm gonna be straight. So I'm standing. So I'm standing there, real talk. So I'm standing there. And now keep in mind, like it's usually with me, it's X rules apply. Like I don't want my ex to see me at anything less than optimal.
Right.
And it's not because I'm trying to impress them or something like that. A little part of you is always like, see what you're missing? But
a little bit, right?
But a little bit. So you never want to not be at your best. But like I said, I was at work, and I'm standing behind this family. Is a guy who's holding a little boy, and then a lady is directly in front of me, and they all got their backs to me. So the guy who's holding the son kind of turns the son to the mama, and the mama starts messing with him, and eventually makes him cry.
Oh man.
So the guy takes his son to the chair to go sit down and just tells her what he wants. He was like, "See what you did? Now I got to fix this." And she turns around to be like, "I'm sorry." Bam, X face to face.
Right. That's so wrong, man. That's tough.
It was just all like, "Oh man," and it was just like, "Hey, hi."
Right. That little awkward.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, how you? Apparently you got the family. All right then.
Right.
I look raggedy right now, so I feel terrible. But hey, it was that type of thing. So you said that happened to you while you was giving blood?
I was giving blood, man. I was in there donating blood. Like I said, I'm rocking Pumas. I'm up in there in this old blood donation shirt and some cargo shorts because I'm just like, I need to go get this done. I got other things to do, which I did. I had to get back home and do some other things. So I was in there donating blood. But, I guess it was a point of pride because I've been trying my best. Like, I feel like I'm definitely a lot more muscular than I was in high school, but I definitely weigh a lot more. I weigh a lot more. And,
right.
But, I try to wear it well. And, it's just like, she wasn't where she was in high school and everything, man. But it wasn't very awkward because the way it ended, it was kind of like, well, I am going to college, so this kind of can't continue because I'm going to school out of state. So, you know what I mean? So it was all right, man. It was all good. And so, it is awkward though, man. So, I mean, if you're listening, if you're watching, like, please tell us how awkward it is, the number of times that you've run into your ex, because it is not, it's not the best thing.
The best thing about having an ex that lives out of state is you don't ever have that kind of coincidence where y'all just happen to be at the same place at the same time and then you got a front. That's one of the best things about having an ex that's out of state. Like I never have to have that feeling of not being at my best because if we're gonna see each other, I'm definitely gonna be somewhere close to my best, no matter what. And it's not about anything, it's not about like me wanting them to want me or anything like that. It's about like I would like to be my best when you see me.
Right. And I think that's, I don't know, man. I think it's strange, but I think it's natural.
What's up, Heathen? Heathen just popped in the building.
Oh, did Heathen just jump up in his piece? Man, I thought I had my stuff up in here. I was in here editing the document instead of in there looking at the actual chat room. So let me go back to where I was. But yeah, what's up, Heathen, man? What's going down, bro? Yeah, man. So let's get into something else though, man, because we had that, and on our show we were saying that, hey, we don't think Cleveland can go ahead and win this thing.
Oh man, bro.
But clearly, brothers was one.
Well, see, here, look, there's this thing.
See what happened.
I kind of look at these conspiracy theories from time to time, and I saw this conspiracy theory from a month ago that said that Cleveland was going to win. And then I started watching it. It was all some like numerology stuff, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm out. But it was a month ago. They said that they were gonna win, and I'm like, how? But man, I'm glad to be proven wrong. I mean, I think Summer of Bron 3 is gonna be off the chain. I mean, it's already off the chain. Yep. I mean, what you call it? J.R. Smith still ain't put a shirt on yet. Like, so
he don't ever want to put his shirt on, man. He got too many tattoos to display.
Never, yeah, because he has so many tattoos, still look like he got on the shirt. But but J.R. Smith ain't put a shirt on yet. I think me personally, I'm not a fan of teams. I'm a fan of people, and I've always been a LeBron fan. And I'm glad that this cemented the legacy. If you're a hater and you still like LeBron ain't blah 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 whatever, then it's clear that you're just a hater at this point. He is everything he set out to be.
Yeah, I mean,
and the only time you can disparage him is if you compare him to Michael Jordan, which is not an accurate comparison in the first place.
No, that's an unfair comparison because,
they don't have the same game. And clearly, like, people say LeBron is soft, but like, he's a millennial. Like, he's one of them. He's not really one of us. And then they say, LeBron could never have survived in Jordan's era. Like, are you looking at what I'm looking at?
Right. LeBron is huge though. LeBron
is Karl Malone size and can do everything that he can do. And it's the same. This is the same thing when they're talking about like how would Jordan fare now. Well, Jordan, is a small guy, but he would have the benefits of the advances in health care and nutrition and fitness and all of that kind of stuff. So Jordan wouldn't necessarily be the same guy either if you put him in this era as opposed to putting LeBron there. So I think LeBron would be just fine. LeBron is quite possibly the most physically gifted basketball player anyone has ever seen in the history. When people talk about the all-stars of now versus the all-stars of old, I'm like, bruh, people like LeBron didn't exist then.
Right.
People like LeBron, people like Kevin Durant, you got a dude that's almost 7 feet tall and can move and shoot and handle like that. That person didn't exist.
Right, exactly.
And then you got people like Steph Curry. He didn't really show up in the finals. Well, he didn't really show up most of the playoffs. But no one has been able to shoot like that. He was shooting from damn near half court and just shooting J's from half court.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's insane.
So you understand just, and then the chase down block that LeBron did.
No, that was ridiculous.
How many people that can actually be that fast? Like how he closed that gap. He was on the other side of the court at half court, and he just got there and had enough body control to not foul and to not goaltend. Yeah, and it was so clean, dog.
Yeah, and when I first looked at it like 3 times, I'm like, man, I'm pretty sure he goaltended. And then they showed it like 6, 7 more times on SportsCenter, and I was like, no, he got that for hit the glass.
It's still going up.
Yep, he got that for hit the glass. I'm like, that is a marvelous block, man. That's a marvelous play. Yeah. And remember what I said, though, defense will win you championships? That's what happened. That's what happened.
Yeah, it was defense winning the championship, and Clay and Steph all of a sudden couldn't shoot.
Right. But many congrats go out to him. Yeah, they were just like, Clay was killing it early in Game 7. Like he was killing it.
And then also like Stephen A. Smith, he puts the blame on Kerr and Curry because it's like when you have Clay and Draymond actually, and especially Draymond being as hot as he was, for your point guard not to be able to get them the ball.
Yeah.
And I get it. He wants to be the man. He wanted to do it himself. But like that stupid behind the back pass and like not being able to get them the ball. Like you are one of the greatest scorers ever, especially when it comes to shooting, especially shooting long range. But you're still a point guard. It's still your job to get other people the ball. And then and bravo to Kyrie, because because up until now they're like, yeah, Kyrie can't defend nobody. And even though he had help on Curry, like it was still him in Curry's face every step of the way. And for all of those people that say like LeBron won because Kyrie hit that shot, no. The play was drawn up for Kyrie to do that because everybody looked at Steph as the mark defensively. Like it was pretty. The game came. The game became whoever Steph is guarding, get that guy the ball.
Exactly. Guess what? He can't afford to foul. He cannot afford to foul. So it's a smart thing. And when has he proven he can actually lay somebody up? You know what I mean? He plays good team defense. He plays passing lanes.
He gets a lot. Yeah, he gets a lot of steals, but that's passing lanes. Like on the ball defense.
Right. Exactly.
Not really strong suit. And they play great team defense, and that team fell apart.
Yeah, and it wasn't necessarily fell apart because just the proximity of the score.
One of the highest scoring teams in history could not score anything the last 5 minutes of their season.
How's that possible?
Fell apart
How's that possible? How's that possible, bro?
You know, because it's rigged.
You think it's rigged? No, I think it's because defense. Like, I honestly think it's because of defense. I told you, man. Defense.
I mean, most people would say because the NBA is rigged. And, you know, those conspiracy theories that I was just telling you about, they all say, like, it was rigged, that everybody knew what was going to happen. I just say that team fell apart. And people who watch the Warriors, they all say the same thing. Mm-hmm. They say that the Warriors were like that all season. They were reckless and careless with the ball. It just worked for them until now.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's a valid point. Yeah,
I mean, like, when you think about all of those crazy shots that Steph was taking and making, like, so of course he would get the confidence to just jack up shots because he was making them before. They just won't fall.
Right. Statistically, you can't expect that to go down all the time. Just the ratio and percentage at which they hit threes is astronomical, and at some point it's going to have to level out. Now I think it just caught up a little bit.
And you know, they almost lost to
OKC.
They almost lost to OKC basically for the same reasons. Like, look, Clay kept them alive.
Yep.
Clay kept them alive. It wasn't
41.
It wasn't Steph. That's the problem. It wasn't Steph. Did you see Shaq's shirt? Shaq had on a shirt that said the unanimous MVP.
The unanimous. You serious, man?
The unanimous MVP.
Oh, that's great. I love it. I like LeBron's shirt when they got back to Cleveland. He had on the shirt that said Ultimate Warriors on it.
No, he wore Ultimate Warrior, the wrestler shirt, but he had the Kermit sipping the tea hat.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's awesome.
Bruh.
Oh, that's funny.
And you know, somebody told me he set this whole thing up because I think he set this up because just to kind of set the wrestling theme before one of the other games, he was wearing an Undertaker shirt. So he was trying to set this up to whereas it didn't look out of place, but you knew what he was doing.
Right. No, that's funny.
He was doing.
I saw you, LeBron. That's funny, man. I quite enjoyed that.
That was hilarious. I loved every second of it. I like the pettiness. I enjoy it quite a bit.
Well, and you kept talking about how bad Steph was, man, when he got booted out of that game. What was that, game 6 he got booted out of at the end? Yeah. Like, look, you kept saying, hey, he's just as mean and nasty and got as much of a mouth as anybody else. And,
a lot of people the problem is you buy the image. And that happens with a lot of celebrities. Like, we buy the image, and we buy the image that they put out there, and then when we get the real, we're just like, wait, that wasn't what they told me he was. Marv Albert, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
You know, like when the real come out, you're just like, ooh, okay. R. Kelly, you know what I mean? Like somebody, some of these dudes is like, that's not what you sold me, though.
No, exactly. Yeah, man. I bought sweet tea. You over here trying to sell your boy some bourbon. It ain't the same thing.
Right.
It ain't the same thing.
And Steph, like, you know, like the problem that I have is the double standard. Mm-hmm. Because had that been LeBron and LeBron would have hit somebody with his mouth guard, it would be a much, much bigger deal. Yeah. Much bigger deal. Like, he apologized to the guy. Turns out the guy is like a part owner of the Cavs. It was one of the part owner's sons or some shit like that, or something like that. Mm-hmm. So, you know, he won't worry about it. It's like he's like, I'm gonna sue. It's like,
yeah, just like whatever.
It's like, bitch, I'm rich. Rich bitch. So that was pretty much what he was. But like, yeah, had LeBron done that, or J.R. Smith, or one of these other large dark men with lots of tattoos, we would have a definite problem with that. But because of Steph, everything's cool. And then wifey went on and put out that tweet saying that it was rigged, and I genuinely believe it's rigged. I genuinely believe it's rigged because what happened? This is what happened. I never thought about sports being rigged until I saw a video right before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you talked about that on here as well.
Yeah, right before the Super Bowl, where the guy in early December called exactly what was going to happen. And let's think about it. The thing that he said that was going to happen is the exact same thing that happened here.
Right. It did.
You got a good versus evil. Something happens like the whole LeBron thing that makes you go, you know what? I'm putting my money on the Warriors because the Cavs can't win. And then all of a sudden the Cavs pull it out and you're like, wait a minute. Vegas cleans up, everybody else looks stupid. Because nobody thought that the Cavs were going to be able to pull this off. But I mean, all of these conspiracy theories, like these videos that I'm seeing on YouTube, they're time stamped. They posted this stuff weeks ago, and it can't just be a coincidence that all of these people said the Cavs are going to win this thing weeks ago. And go ahead.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think that. Even when you said that they would win in 5, I was like, I don't know. Just because you can never really tell. You always got to play it out on the court, despite how it looks.
I just thought the Cavs ain't had no chance.
I mean, I did too, but you always got to play it out on the court. You always have to. That's why I was telling my youngest son, because he watched me watch the highlights from the game, and he said, "Was the game on?" I'm like, "No, it's the highlights." I'm like, it's like I thought Golden State was going to win. I'm like, everybody else did too. That's why when
you have the best player in the world, the last thing you want to do is insult him.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Even when you think that you are the superior team, basketball is probably the only sport where one guy makes all the difference, and you don't want to piss that one guy off.
Yep.
And so they say he got all in his feelings about Draymond and all of this other stuff, and it was just like, no, that was chess. Like, y'all playing checkers, that was chess. I got him kicked out of the game because that was the thing. That was the right thing to do. I wanted us to get back into this thing. I got him kicked out of the game. We won. Y'all lost. Chess, not checkers. Like, that's pretty much what it was. Like, so. And then Clay had to go run his mouth, and then Clay's dad started running his mouth, and it's just like, I don't think you really want to do this. And then after that, then he started playing like the LeBron of old.
Exactly. He said he went back and looked at some more film, looked at how he played in Golden State building, didn't like it, changed his whole strategy, changed his game plan, and came out.
And if you have anything to say about you think Kyrie should be the MVP, there's only one thing that you have to say. LeBron led all of the players in the finals in all of the countable stats.
Right.
all of them.
Right.
All of them. Like rebounds, assists, points, like blocks, steals, all of that.
Yeah.
Got them all people. Like, how did that one dude get it all?
Yeah, he's a phenomenal athlete, man. But yeah, no. So again, congratulations to Cleveland, City of Cleveland. They hadn't had a championship in over 50 years.
My man Big Joe, who left when LeBron left.
right.
He came back when LeBron came back.
Yeah, he did.
I see.
We all see Vic.
Yeah, we see Vic. There's a couple of the Ohio dudes I know. Like, congratulations, man! Y'all are no longer the lovable losers. That now goes to the city of San Diego. So,
right.
So somebody figured that out. Like, okay, so what's the next city we got to move this to? It's San Diego.
Right. All right, so let's talk about something. I told you I want to start this section called In Your Ear, just kind of bring up what we've been listening to this week that we think people should check out, man. Okay. Whether it's music, podcasts, whatever, dog. So I'm going to get it started off. I want people to check out from Open Forum Radio Network and the OMG Nexus. I want people to check out the OMG Hour, which means Old Men Gamers. Go ahead and check them out. Episode 208. It was their E3 impressions. Now, Scar and I talked about E3 last week, but they talked about it as well. And they kind of came to the same conclusion we came to, that Microsoft's show was pretty good as well, but Sony's show was the best. Like, as far as just shows, things that they're showing, they showed a lot more exciting stuff.
They showed the best, but like I said, they ain't put no dates on nothing.
Right, they put a date on
stuff. That's the only thing that you got. That's the only thing that you worry about with Sony is they don't put no dates on nothing. So you got to take everything they show with a grain of salt, because and then by the time they show it to you, like, is the final game gonna look like that? Maybe, maybe not.
Never know. I mean, you can never really tell.
The order,
exactly. The black bars, the black bars.
Drive Club.
Right, it's a lot of them.
Drive Club did look really good, and of course,
but they
Uncharted looks phenomenal.
Yeah, well, and Drive Club got improved, in post release patches, so it looks great now, and they've added a lot of content. Like you the one that showed us the videos with the bikes and Drive. Yeah, that looks
the bikes in the rain.
Yeah, so it looked really, really good. So I encourage folks, check that out. But so that's what I want people to put in their ear for me this week. What about you, Scar? You got anything?
I don't listen to a whole lot of music, but I'm in the process of listening to an album. Like, it's been recommended to me quite a bit.
Okay.
And I just started. I haven't gotten very far, but Anderson .Paak, P-A-A-K, Anderson .Paak's Malibu. A lot of people who listen to modern music say that it is the best album so far this year.
Okay.
So check that out. Of course, I listen to Bo and I listen to Le Batard more than I listen to anything else. But I will say, check out my man Montoya's over there. Let me get the actual name of the show, because my Montoya's is my birthday twin, and his is Shoot from the Hip Show, and that's my dude, and him and Shoot from the Hip podcast, and him and his podcast partner, who I don't trust at all. I don't trust none of that dude say. Like, every time he says something, I'm like, I'm Shaq face. Like, every time he says something,
every time.
Yeah, I'm Shaq face every time he says something. But they talk about current events, and they talk about their lives and stuff like that. But they're very real deal. And I'm a fan of Twin, even from his old show. And I'm actually on one of the shows. We do a show about being Virgos, and it's hilarious. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
Did you actually listen to it? Because you never actually listen to the shows that you want.
No.
Did you actually go back and listen to it? Okay.
No. Why would I do that? I'll listen to all of their other shows. I didn't listen to that one because I was there. Like, why do I need to listen to it? Like, I was there.
Okay. Just wondering. Hey, you got a link for Montoya's show? Send it to me. I'll put it in our show notes.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And their Twitter is, I think it's shoot from _hip or something like that. Hold on, I'll get it. I'll get it.
All right, that's what's up.
Okay.
So, hey, man, keeping the gaming theme alive, we talked a little bit about it. Look, man, today, if you own a PC, and Scar owns an Alienware Alpha, which is a gaming PC box, and I've built my gaming PC, Steam Summer Sale starts today. It's kicked off today. And I went out there and looked, and I'm like, that's a lot of stuff. But the prices seem to be a little bit more expensive than they have before. But they're going to extend through, I believe, the 3rd of next month, the 3rd of July, something like that. So it's going to go for a while. And just go out there, everybody go out there, check it out. You save a lot of money on PC games. It's really a great time to buy, but not only from Steam, because Amazon ends up matching deals, and legit people, Green Man Gaming ends up matching deals. Gamersgate ends up matching deals. So check them out. If there's something you like, shop around on some of those other sites. Just because someone marked it down, someone else may mark it down a little further, right? So
okay. The only thing I've seen the first Payday for like $1.50. I'm like, I got Payday 2 and I never play it, but I want Payday 1 just.
I'm close to getting Payday 2, but just to play with you, because I know you want to play with somebody. So
yeah, man, that's the worst part about getting some of these games is you ain't got nobody to play with. But yeah, I got paid. I've had Payday 2 for quite a while, and for some reason, Payday 2 updates quite often. Like almost every,
really?
like I don't jump into Steam every day. Almost every time I jump into Steam, there's an update for Payday 2. It's a little on the weird side.
Right.
But yeah, there's a couple of games that I want. I'm looking to see if I can find a deal on Honeycam Studio.
Yeah, the game Pimp recommended, man. Y'all wild with that.
It's cool. I mean, it's as a game, like a tycoon type game, it's actually a pretty good game. It just has the subject matter.
Right.
And like in like other than the loading screens, there's nothing really like super nefarious about it. Right. It doesn't show anything or anything like that. Like, I mean, you do kind of whore your girls out a little bit once you get to a certain part, but you don't see anything.
Right.
So yeah, so I'm looking for that. There's a couple of small games that I would like. There ain't really a whole lot of big stuff that I want to play on PC because that's what my consoles are for. And even though I'm totally buying Prison Architect on PlayStation next week.
Oh, okay. I wanted to know, and I don't know if you're a Civ guy, but Civ 6 was announced at E3. I don't know if you knew that. I
want another Civ Rev. I don't want full on Civ because Civ Rev took my life. I understand. Civ, regular old Civ will probably. I probably wouldn't see anyone.
Really? Despite all those people being announced.
Be like, one more turn. Just one more turn. Oh my God, I just need one more turn. Like, yeah, I think it would be like that. Civ Rev had me. I played Civ Rev for quite a bit. And I enjoy Civ Rev quite a bit. I wish they'd make another one for consoles. There is a Civ Rev 2, but I think it's an iPad game.
Okay.
But I have an iPad and I own it, but I've never played it.
Okay. All right, man. Well, for me, I'm out there looking at a couple of games. I have my playlist. I have my wish list, and there are a couple of games that came up out there, like the latest Blaze Blue fighting game. I love those series because it's anime mixed with a fighter, and I love both of those. And they're
you play fighting games on PC. Like, who you gonna play with?
Oh, you're fighting against a computer? Ain't no joke. Like, it's hard. It's difficult. But there are people out there on PC as well playing out there in the multiplayer. So don't think it's a barren wasteland. It's not.
No, you ain't got no friends.
Oh no, I got friends out there. I got friends.
You got friends that's gonna play with you on PC?
Not the friends that I have. They ain't gonna necessarily play this genre. On the PC, but it's still fun. I like it because the way they tell their stories, like they draw up actual animes and stuff, and it's really, really cool. So the games just have a lot of content in them. So. I
had a pretty good time playing Tekken Tag with Pooh Bear. I'm glad I was playing against Pooh Bear because I couldn't really remember how to do most of this stuff.
Oh yeah. I need to get that going too.
And she cheesed me, and I didn't really know how to get around the cheese. So she got me quite a bit by cheesing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that game is easy to cheese. So I'm looking forward to the Steam sale, everybody. So if you got some games and you're looking to play on PC, all type of games that span the spectrum.
Before I actually got my alpha, I participated in the Steam sale and I bought like 7 games.
Yeah, I remember that. I
bought like 7 games. I was like, yo, I can't pass this up because if I ever get a PC, then I'm gonna be in the house. So
right. No, you got to take advantage of it, and like people just like go broke during Steam sales. I don't personally.
No, I don't think I've spent more than $25 on a Steam sale. I think most of the stuff that I like is like little games, and they're all pretty cheap.
I got a lot of games because I got like a whole series of games, and then so I ended up getting like 12 games for like $50 once, like 12 games, that not just small games but big games, and I think that's as high as I've gone before. And then I bought a couple of games for a couple other people. But otherwise, man, like I really enjoy it.
I got a bunch of stuff on Humble from the Humble store. Mm-hmm. That have just been sitting in the Humble store for I don't know how long. I never even put those into my Steam library.
Yeah, I got a lot. I got so many unused keys. I literally have like 2 to 3 pages of unused keys in the Humble Bundle store right now. Just tons of unused keys. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. Maybe give them away or something. Yep. But no, man, that's really all I got. I think that's really about it. Awakened Heathen said that he saw that I have I got a new mic.
Same mic.
I told him same mic, but I got a new stand. So here's my stand. Here's my little shock mount that I got, and then I had this screen, this pop filter, and then I got a new handle, a new bar. So that's all of this. So just turn it a little bit and see my bar. But yeah, so I just got it. I don't know if I really like. I kind of like the setup better where it was kind of under me, where people couldn't see it. But I'm just gonna rearrange how I got it attached here, and I may just pull it from the back and then pull it right up under there. But I had to rearrange my desk space because when I study for my Bible study, this is the only place that I could really read and spread out, and that I know is like 100% clean. So
you know what? I got you for the Bible study. You ready?
Yep.
The answer always is Jesus.
It is. It is. You ain't gonna find no arguments with me from there, man.
Jesus is the answer.
That's it, man. So
Jesus is my answer.
He broke out into some song.
No test as strong as he.
Why you wavering like you're 65? You got to waver in there.
No, I ain't do the old lady when Jesus is my answer. Hey, that's because I don't go to church don't mean I ain't never been.
Right. Hey, and hey, man, I'm telling you, you learn so much about life and humor, like in church, believe it or not, of all places, because you got to have a sense of humor to go through some of that stuff, man, and not like get kicked out of church.
My old boss, my old boss when I worked at a call center, her and her friend both, her and her best friend both worked at the call center, and they were both supervisors, and they were cracking up one day because their pastor kept saying thunderstorms.
What?
Thunderstorms? Like, he was talking about the storm of life, but he kept saying thunderstorms, and he could not say thunderstorms to save his life. He kept saying thunderstorms, and they just this is Monday. They were still cracking up over thunderstorms.
Dog, I had a class in college, and Simpson actually had class with the same professor. We had economics class. I think it was an intermediate microeconomics class with a lady who English was her second language. And instead of saying technology, she would always say technology every time. Like when she was technology.
My Spanish teacher has spent too much time here. I took Spanish 1, but that lady hated my guts. Mm-hmm. She spoke Spanish with a country accent. Go figure.
Dude, I've heard that. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, definitely. So, no, man, but yeah, it's just weird, man. It's just funny. So, but no, it's just a new, like, physical looking setup. I don't like it because now it's in the camera. I actually want to move this thing and so I can get it out of the camera. So I'm going to try my best to get that rearranged. But yeah, man, Awaken, thanks for dropping in. We're back. We're on Thursdays now. Every Thursday at 6, new bat time, same bat channel. And I just want people to join. And because Simpson was asking me when we were going to record it, and I was like, "No, man, Thursdays." So
yeah, Simpson.
Yeah, man. So that's pretty much it, though. I mean, do you got anything else you want to add, Scar? Anybody you want to shout out?
No, that was it, man. I had a pretty good Father's Day. I went for the first time since my dad died. I went to his grave.
Yeah,
that was a struggle, but I'm so glad that I went because it made, like, immediately I felt something and I wanted to go be a better father.
Right.
My whole goal that day was I was going back home because I was like, look, I spent all day at Water Country with y'all. Like, I'm going home.
You done bought way too many pair of shoes.
Right. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just, like, I was there. I went to where my daughter was, and it was at an outside concert, and just being around her and a guy and his wife that was sitting behind us, they went to go dancing. When they came back past, that dude told me just from the few minutes that I was sitting in front of them that he could tell that I was a great father, and that made me feel awesome.
Nah, that's great, man. That's fantastic, dude. Yeah. No, I took the boys I think it was yesterday. No. It was Tuesday because it was $4 days at Cinemark. I took the boys to go see the Jungle Book because we all wanted to go see the Jungle Book.
I heard that was dope,
dude. Legit. It's good.
I'm
need to go see it, man.
I'm gonna get my Fire Stick on though.
I hear you. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Just have Pooh Bear come in there and sit down.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then Finding Dory. We're gonna go check out Finding Dory here real soon. Yeah, so
on a Tuesday.
Exactly. Tuesday. Forget Sunday. So yeah, man, we're gonna do that. But no, man, that's really about it. Look, you got something else?
No, that's it for me, man. Thank y'all all. And I know that Father's Day was a struggle for the homie Jay, Meef Jay. And so just shout out to Meef J. But they did actually go ahead and add Mason's name to the credits in Rocket League, which was really dope. And it made me glad that I have 2 copies I don't play.
Right. You silly, man. You silly. You should play. It's a fun game. They even got the hoops up in there. But yeah, that's why I'm wearing my bracelet today. So I just want.
I have my normal bracelet, but it's down here. It's not on. It's right here.
Yeah. So I'm wearing that today, and yeah, man, that was really good. But I was keeping them in prayer and everything too, man. But yeah, so he's in a better place. We'll join him eventually. So, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. Waking Heathen, thanks for jumping in, man, chatting with us, watching. We really appreciate it. Simpson, I know you're gonna watch this thing later. Thanks for doing that. Always get at your boy. Remember, Scar already called you out. He preemptively struck and called you out.
Just in case you had something to say.
About them US polos. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back again next week. Hopefully I'll have a little better mic set up so this doesn't cloud too much space. Tell me how it sounds. I'm not really sure how it sounds.
It sounds just fine to me, and it don't matter because it's not like you're moving around. Like,
right.
It's fine. It's fine in the thing to me.
Okay, that's what's up. But everybody, chat back with us. Let us know. I've tried my best to post our pre-E3 stuff, but for some reason, I'm having some issues with OFR. So, posting on the new Facetious feed that I already have. I think it's because I still don't have my image yet. But once I get my image, I'm gonna go ahead and put that up. And yeah. So that's the only thing. I'm trying to get it put up, and it just won't go because I haven't really subscribed to like all the other things, the iTunes, the Google Plays, and all that for it. But I do have the RSS feed. But I'm just having I'm running into a little wall on that. But the second I get that done, I've already picked out the music for the show. You guys are gonna love it. We got it all laid out and everything, so when we bring it to audio format, it's going to be legit, and I'm going to figure out a way to actually precede all our videos, all of our podcasts with an actual intro and actual video with the music in it. So we'll be doing that live, so hopefully you'll like it and get down with it. So and then whenever Scar records the drop, we'll put that in as well.
You gotta remind me when I'm not doing something, man. I got another show to do after this, so
yeah,
I got a show to do at 8.
Okay, for sure. All right, y'all. Well, everybody, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week. Deuces.
Peace out, Warriors.